All right, here we go. It is qualifying time. It is qualifying time. Listen, now we already should know, or we should safely assume that Max and Red Bull are going to try to make their comeback here. How all the members doing this is a members only chat. But you can feel free to drop those comments down below in the comment section. But this is members only. But the sprint post race, sprint post, and the race day post finale lap will be open to the public. So you all can come talk shit and do all the other stuff. But we are going to go into other things today aside from just qualifying. All right, we got a few other topics that definitely need to be covered. We have news that came out. Big shout out Sylvia. What's up, Duchess? What's happening, you all? So yeah, we got a few things that came out today. I don't know if we're too happy about all those things, but one thing we can address before we even get on here, right, is this whole entire narrative that is definitely being skewed by Max. And here we go. We got Max. I think it's great that when you're 37 years old, at some point you understand how to hit an apex. Is Max out of his damn mind? Now, honestly, I think Max was a little hurt. I think he was a little hurt. I think he was a little butt hurt. He was a little mad because, I mean, it was true. Hamilton said it. I mean, and other drivers had, like Mick Schumacher had said something about the fact that when he experienced that runoff by Max. Now, I know a lot of us were wondering why, like, Max and Perez didn't get penalized. I think those penalties not being assessed were due to the abundant amount of gray area in what is to be, what should be a rig, but technically seems like it's a norm. All right, it does. It seems like it's a norm. It doesn't seem like it's a rig. And I think that's where the problem comes in. But I do think that they should have been penalized for that. Do you think so? Because I think they should have been. But then again, it's like, if you think they should have been, then on what grounds are we stating they should have been? And Formula One hasn't done the best job with that. I don't know if they are going to. Like, it goes back and forth. But this is what I would like to say about Max saying this about Lewis Hamilton. Really, he's taking a crack at Lewis Hamilton's age, right? 37 years old, whatever the case is. What, Max like 24 right now? So Max being 24 years old, I think his contract as it sits right now goes out to like, what, 2028? So then 2 years post the whole Porsche and union and situation. So that'll put Max at about, what, 30 years old? Okay, so that's like 6 more years. 6 more years, maybe 5 if you're going into like 2023, because we're almost halfway through the 2022 season. So if we're talking about 6 more years, that means Max only has one technical statistical log championship. Now we all a lot of us, I'm not going to say it's all because there are a lot of delusional people. There are a lot of people that agree that that championship comes with a major asterisk, right? It comes not what's going on. It comes with a major asterisk. And with the major asterisk, you know, it still stands as a championship in the stats book. But Max literally just to tie Lewis Hamilton. Oh, what's up? We got a new member, Mr. T. Yo, I like that. Mr. T, 48. Renzo, what's going on? Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the Wolfpack fam. So what I was saying was Max right now would have to go on a 6-0 run in order to even tie Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher for that record. He would have to go on a 6-0 run. Lewis Hamilton would have went on, I believe, a 5 streak had he not been cheated. But think about that, 6 undisturbed seasons of just winning and dominance reigning in Formula One. That shit does not come easy. It does not come easy. So my question is, can Max and Red Bull, or Max alone, because maybe Max goes to a different team, can Max alone in that time win 6 straight championships? I highly damn doubt it. I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. Is it possible? Hell yeah, it's possible. It's possible I could wake up tomorrow and be a billionaire. What's the possibility in that? Shit slim to none. If you've ever seen a pube hair on a flea, you let me know. And that's about the possibility of me waking up tomorrow being a damn billionaire. I'm just being straight up honest. So I think it's slim to none that Max Verstappen goes on a 6-0 run to even tie 7. let alone beat it. So that means at some point in time, Max is going to be 30 plus years old as well in the sport of Formula One. And then what will people say about him? I mean, he could go on and end up being like Alonso with only 2 chips. With only 2 chips, right? So right now we got Q1 going on. Max, this is Max's home track, so we're not going to even I'm not going to even shade him. We know for a fact that he does well here. I expect for him to do well here, and we will see how that translates over. So we got cars rolling out on the track. They're coming out on the track right now as we are talking, and through Q2, in between Q1 and Q2, we'll go over some other different types of news. But I want to know what you all think about that. Does Max repeat? And a lot of you have already answered the poll in the chat. Like a poll in the chat, don't dance on it, just vote on it. 95% of people say yes, they should have been penalized. Great to get involved. Hey, man, I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate. Listen, I really appreciate you all joining the family, supporting the channel, sharing the links, liking, commenting, like, period. Even if you always don't, or at times you don't agree with what I say, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I don't mind disagreement. That's like what we need. We need healthy debates. We need healthy conversation so that we can arrive at new findings and all the other good stuff. I'm cool with that. What I'm not cool with is all the foolery and the fuckery. Like, I'm not cool with none of that. I literally had somebody in the comment section tell me, and you know, lately I've been doing like they say what board, right? So I post up comments that people say that are just utterly damn ridiculous and put them on the Twitter. And by the way, all members, I am working on the social media platform where it will be only members based. Right now, I've narrowed it down to like 3 options. One option, I will have to totally build another platform, sign up, build it up. And I'm thinking about doing that because I do want it to be like for real members only. Right now we're going through Q1, so we could take a little time and go through this. Right now we got Leclerc up top. We got the Ferrari boys up top. The Ferrari boys are up top right now. Yuki's up there, Gasly's up there, and they just changed for Norris, and so that's going on. But anyway, the platform will allow us as members to hold and host our own VIP private events where only members will be allowed to either share content, talk about it, and have our own verbal conversations. I want a platform where I can come on and talk to you all verbally, not just through the chat, not just texting. What's up, Big Hurt? I see you, Jay Starship. Not just in here. I want somewhere where we can verbally get to know each other, verbally talk about Formula One, share ideas, share debates, host debates, and do other great things in there. So if I have to sign up for a whole nother platform and build it there, then that's what I'm going to do, because as members, you deserve that. Just like you deserve the VIP box. Just like you deserve, we gonna be popping champagne, hopefully on Sunday. So this is the bottle that you members selected, the Lamborghini bottle. It is finally here. I'm not too digging the color of the box, and you know why, but it is what it is. But this bottle does look awesome, all right? And this is the bottle, hopefully, that we will be popping this weekend for a podium by Mercedes. Whether via Hamilton or Russell, this bottle will get popped, and it will get drank. And you know how that's going to go down. So, yeah, you know, and put that right here for now. You know, we got several other bottles in the background that we've already popped. So we're just on we're on a popping streak right now. So we got Leclerc, Perez, Norris, and Albon. That's another situation that we definitely can get into. All right, let me see. 97% of y'all said yes on that penalty, and I agree. But with things the way they're going, oh, wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? No, Automane, boo! Big one in there. When Max gets 8 world driving championships, he can then give advice to an actual 8 world driving champion. Until then, he should... No, listen, I got you on this. You know I got no problem. Now, if I'm quoting she said, zip it. Don't say shit. But if I'm saying it how Wolfpack Jay says it, shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Don't say shit to nobody. The one championship you got is an asterisk. It don't even really count, but it does count. It's very questionable. And you damn right. Until he gets that, he doesn't need to be telling Lewis Hamilton shit. He don't need to be saying shit to Lewis Hamilton. Like, for real. Like, are you not living in a reality where you literally cannot understand that you would not have that championship, give it that somebody didn't totally fuck up, break rules, arrange shit, and help you out with that? And I'll even give credit to Checo. I mean, something in a real competitor has to say to himself, like, damn, I got to do this shit this season. And I'm not saying that he won't. Oh, shit, here we go, them Haas boys. Now, you already see the new video came out, the white Ferrari, Haas 2 and 3 right now. Now, I want to know if Haas makes it past Q1. If they make it beyond Q1, I think that is going to be an evident depiction that Haas actually might be improving. Also, Haas hasn't been, like, really known that they've done that many upgrades. Like, for real. That's not something that we're saying right now. I think out of all the teams, I think Haas may have had the least amount of upgrades, and I think that's cool in itself. I think that's cool in itself because I want to know what that car is going to look like when they actually do the upgrades. I contacted Formula One, got in touch with them, so everything should be working with the board. I don't know what the hell's going on with the Formula One TV, but I'm telling you, for the price you pay for these services, for this shit to be acting like this, I'm not pleased with that shit. I'm telling you, I'm not pleased with it. All right, so right now, if we back live, we got the Ferrari boys up top, Leclerc, Sainz. Both, basically, we got a Ferrari package from 1 to 4. We got Ferrari package from 1 to 4. No, I appreciate that. Big shout out. Listen, ooh, no. Yo, I'm not going to say anything right now, actually. I'm going to have to wait a moment, but I'm going to have to wait at least until tomorrow, but I might have an update for you all given things that are just transpiring. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to be wrong. I want to be correct when I say this because I don't want to get nobody hopes up. I'm going to check something when we get off here. Remember, all VIP, all chats, all super chats, whether you're a member or not, goes towards your VIP box. But I think, you know, I got to check something, but we're going to see what's going on with that. But anyway, Ferrari package up top. Ferrari have been having a little rough spell, right, with their power units. And right now we see McLaren not doing so well as Norris had an issue earlier. Looks like they got something worked out to get him out here for qualifying. We're going to see if that continues. There's been, to me, less debate between or less bickering between Norris and Daniel than I think is a brewing with Sainz and motherfucking Leclerc. I'm just telling you. I think that there's something brewing in the Ferrari garage. I'm not even lying to you. I've said it in the video. If you go watch the white Ferrari video that just came out, that's our mixer. We have a little mixer as it comes to Austria. We talk about some topics. Right now, shit, Verstappen looking like he making a hot-ass lap, and he is making a hot-ass lap. He goes to the top of the board with that shit. Yo, I'm not gonna hate. I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. Like, some people hate on Hamilton. I'm not a hater, so I'm not finna sit up here and act like Verstappen is not doing some hot shit when he's doing some hot shit on the track, right? But at the same time, I damn sure don't care for dude's character, right? I could be objective. Two things can be true. I can see and give you credit for your ability that you display to lay down a hot lap, but also tell you a hot piece of shit when it comes to your character. I'm just saying. I'm just keeping shit real. I mean, that's keeping it real. Two things can be true. On a one-lane road, they can go down that way and come up this way. Now, I'm just telling you. That looked like a little twitch right there with Hamilton. Ooh, shit, some runoff. That's ugly right there on them tires. That's Puncture City right there, baby. That could be Puncture City. They doing some replays right now. It seems like everybody's having a rough time with that corner right there. It does not seem to be very nice to anybody. Not anybody. So I want to add, let me see. What do y'all think? Now keep in mind, this is for the sprint. Like this, I'm finna ask y'all this question. I'm finna ask you this question because I have my opinion on these sprint weeks, and I gotta say, I don't know if I'm really in favor of them adding another 3 sprints. Like, I know at one point in time they were considering that, but I don't know if I'm feeling that shit anymore. Like, I think 3 sprints is enough. Like, the last sprint we had was kind of lame duck to me. It was kind of lame duck. Boy, Ferrari is going to implode if this. I do. Jay Starship, you ain't playing. That's real talk. But I will say this. Carlos did what Perez should have been doing. Carlos told your boy, like, shut the hell up. Back what up? They told Carlos, listen, back those cars up. Back them up 10 cars. They wanted to back the shit up 10 cars to give Charles cushion to try to protect and reserve his place. Carlos said, hell no. I ain't doing that shit. Let me do what the hell I need to do. I didn't get to run max down in Canada. I done wrecked 4 or 5 damn Ferraris. I'm about to get this shit. I'm about to nail this race. And if Charles is in my way, so be it. I'm going to go around him as nice as I can without disturbing his pace. But I'm getting this shit. And basically, he went against team orders to acclaim his shit. And with that being said, now what? They got 11 points between the two of them? It's only an 11-point difference. Oh, shit. Hamilton at the top of the board right there. Oh, my gosh. But this is Q1. This is Q1. We can like it. But let's not fall in lot of like with it. Let's like it. But let's taper these expectations. Let's taper our enthusiasm for Q3 because we all know that's where the money is pushed to the table. And then on top of that, that's why I'm saying I really don't care for the sprint. Because even like, let's say if Hamilton Q1, he goes into the sprint, but then he comes out the sprint, that don't mean that's what's going to happen on race day. But the sprint offers additional points. And with there being less laps in the sprint, is it possible that Hamilton gets number 1 in the sprint or one of those top 3 positions to get more points to add on to what goes on Sunday? Yes. But I'm really not in love with the sprints, right? I like them, and I like them at 3. But if it was 6, I wouldn't like a lot of that. You know, it's like moderation, everything in moderation. So sprints in moderation. I'm cool with 3. That's just like if I gave your ass 20 wind sprints to run, you going to be huffing and puffing. If I gave you 10, you might be like, oh, okay, cut that shit in half. I'm cool with it. Yeah, that's where I am with the sprint race. I ain't really on it. But listen, what I can say is that Mercedes, that W13 looking like it's coming along pretty nicely. All right, we got about 5 more minutes left in Q1. I'm waiting for this drop zone to hit. We're going to see. It looks like Williams is down there in the drop zone. Now, one thing that I am taking note to is that Latifi is also ahead of Albon. Now, we already know Albon has all the upgrades that are current. Latifi does not. Now, I do not know who was driving Latifi's car at the last GP. I don't know, but it was not him. I'm not buying that shit. I'm not believing it. I'm not. Oh, we got Sainz. Sainz hop to the top. But I'm not believing that was Latifi. I'm just not going to buy that shit. I'm not buying it for $1. I'm not buying it for nothing. If this is what Williams would have had to do to get Latifi off his Crash Tiffy name, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be honest. If Latifi does not crash in the next 5 races, I'm going to have to reserve and park the name Crash Tiffy until otherwise noticed. Like if Crash Tiffy can go 5 races without crashing, wrecking, wiping out, I don't care if it's just with him or another car, I'm going to give him a little respect. I'm going to give him a little respect and back up off the name. Sylvia, you did call it. You did say it. You did say it. And they'll go them Ferrari boys back up top. The Ferrari boys back up top. 1, 2, Verstappen 3rd, Hamilton 4th, Perez 5th. Right now, Hamilton's in a damn Red Bull soggy, saggy ass sandwich. Alonso right there. We got Russ. Okay, we had them Haas boys, but right now we got the, listen, how many damn times is this shit going to happen? We got the copied Red Bull RB18 car out here, the green Red Bull. And again, it seems like they will not make it into Q2. Again, it seems like they are steadily finding themselves in the dropout zone as a team, as a collective. Not even just 1 or 2, as a collective. And it looks like Williams is going to do the same damn thing. Joe is back. Glad he's healthy. Glad there's nothing wrong with him. He's back right here in the race. But he is also in jeopardy of being in the drop-off zone. All right, so we got 3 minutes before Q1 ends, and we find out what 15 cars will be going into Q2. Ooh, look at that tire. All that garbage shit on it. That is not what you want. By the way, I got a question. I got a question for y'all in the chat for real. So 55% of y'all said no. So it's about 50. No, it's 55%, 40. No, now it's 54%. 46% said they do like more sprints. They do like sprint weekends. 54% said they don't. So so now we're going to hone in a little bit more on that question. I'm going to hone in a little bit more on that question. I'm going to elaborate on it just a bit more. This is what I'll ask you. Now, I think this is where we're going to see some separation. Would you like it if the season actually had 6 sprints? Would you like that? Is that something that you would be open to? No, is that something you would be open to? No, you know, if this was race Sunday and I'd be drinking my ass off. Y'all, I think I'm building up a tolerance to this champagne for real. How y'all be doing your boy on this channel. I'm starting to build my tolerance up. So let me see what the alcohol content is in this Lamborghini bottle. Shit. Ooh, this is a nice bottle. Oh yeah, it's up there too. It's up there. Anything above like 10, 11%. Queen Sylvia, we need a poll on, is Latifi going to crash in the race? Oh my gosh. Listen. Latifi is not going to do nothing for us. Latifi not going to do that. He not going to do it. Sylvia, he not going to do it. Now, if Red Bull's in the lead, Crash Tiffy going to do whatever he can to bring that double yellow or red flag out, and then it's over. And then Red Bull is just sitting on top. Crash Tiffy is like Red Bull's do-boy. They going to call, hey, Tiffy, you know what we need, right? You know what's happening, right? Listen, you never going to be great in Formula One, but them checks looking good in that bank account, right, Tiffy? Right, Tiffy? Right. And we gonna invite you to the Red Bull, you know, gatherings and the food and all that shit, man. All you need to do is just wreck one time. This time, like this race. You know, we're gonna have you wreck again. But Crash Tiffy definitely on payroll. I mean, he on the payroll. We got 51 seconds. We on board with Joe. I always look to see a driver's indication if they've shaken the last incident or not. And listen, full credit to Joe. Even if he hasn't, I'm not holding that man for that. That was a bad accident. That was a bad wreck. All right. If he's not himself the next couple races, I can't hold him. But at some point, he's going to have to bring himself back and center his chi and get his ball on, because to me, he was doing good whenever he had a reliable car. Whenever he had a reliable car, whenever he had a piece of machinery that he could actually navigate and operate throughout the entire race, he's progressed. And I did that on our sauce board. So I'm not holding him. So I'm going to give him like 2 races. Plus, he's got a break coming up, which we're going to talk about these breaks and these goddamn FIA regulations with these teams. We're going to talk about this shit, because there's some tomfoolery going on with this shit. I'm telling you. Hey, no, feet up, bottle in hand, life is good. Yeah, let me show you. I got you right just like, oh yeah, let me get this motherfucker back. I got you just like this. We gonna be kicking it back just like this. Woo! Yeah, we gonna get 8. I'm telling you, they gonna hate. They gonna hate. I'm just keeping it real. They gonna hate. They love to hate because Lewis is great. All right, so there we go. Q1 over. We waiting for the rest of these cars to come in. We're gonna see who's dropping off. Yeah, Ricardo out. Gasly, I don't know. We're gonna see what Gasly out. Hey, no, Gasly not out. Gasly just made it in. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Aston Martin as a whole is out. Joe is out, and we just talked about that, so I'm not holding Joe. Rick is out. Latifi is out. Damn, Latifi is out. Latifi out of there. So Albon, new updates. Maybe this is some indication that they are actually getting a hold or a grasp on this new technology, these new updates and these new upgrades. But there is something that to be said, like, if Williams did a shit ton of upgrades last time, right? I mean, they had 12 legitimate upgrades on the chart. That's the most that I've seen any team do at one time. If they do, I know, Sylvia, he got you. Vettel, I know, Vettel and Stroll, Aston Martin, all out. That's what I'm saying, Aston Martin. I'd be damned if we see Williams get a hold on their new upgrades before Aston Martin gets a hold on their copy car. Like, that's going to be shameful to me. I'm not going to respect that. Okay, I'm not going to respect that. Joe's going to get up, and I think that is something to kind of show you all. Joe not making it, Bottas making it. I think, you know, I think that might show us that, you know, he's not fully mentally there yet. Now, that shit can bother you, you know what I'm saying? But they finna put Latifi up. So, hey, one thing about this, Red Bull is like, fuck. Damn it, Latifi. They don't have a ringer no more. Latifi out of there. Albon's up in there. You know, Albon ain't no ringer for Red Bull. Now, he is very helpful. He assists. He gets good feedback. But he not the ringer, man. You're not finna call him and he finna do some shit like that. I don't think so. But, oh, look at that. That lockup. That was that lockup. Yeah, Ricardo, Ricardo ain't been right. Ever since Ricardo been changing teams, he been a slut for the check. He ain't been right. Ricardo went slutting for that check, and I can't blame him, because Renault gave that man that bag. Renault gave Danny that bag. I cannot blame Danny for going to get that bag, but damn, your career ain't been shit since you left. I just keeping it real. Danny, I don't know what you got to do, but you need to do something because you ain't looking right. So let's start. Let me ask you all about this. How do you feel about this? So they come out with the technical matters as far as the porpoising, right? Now it was said it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be. Now let's take a look at this shit. What is this? Yep, preseason. We're going to preseason testing. So the commission has decided by majority to update the regulations to allow preseason testing to take place outside of Europe 4 days prior to the first event of the championship. What does that do? How does that play a big part? I don't know. I mean, different tracks, different accessibilities of facilities, all of that other good stuff. But one thing we will be talking about right now is what have teams done this week? What have teams done this week, right? We're going to talk about that, but then let's also talk about the PU situation. All right, let's talk about the PU situation. So right now, current teams that are running up against the max as far as PUs, all right? So usually limits are you get 3 MGKs, 3 MGHs. You get 3 power units. You get 3, what is this? Oh, you get 3 battery, you get 3 CEs, computers. Okay, so you get all this. You get 2 of those, 2 batteries, 2 CEs, all right? And that control electronics, that's what that is. And you get 3 turbochargers. Okay, look at the teams right now that are running up against an opportunity where they are about to start getting grid penalties, especially if it's not just for reliability. Now, I think if it's like a reliability thing, there's some type of situation there, which I need to do a video on that. We can go into that shit, just like I did on the video about the pitch, the yaw, and we were talking about all that situation. As far as the plank and the boards and the floors, the flexing floors, which we're also going to get into that. But if we look here, Sergio Perez is definitely exhaust. He's tapping on that because I wanna say it's 5 exhaust units, but I gotta check that. But he's getting up there. Okay, he's nowhere near as bad as Charles from Ferrari. 6 exhaust units, 3 control electronic units. Okay, 1 energy store. All right, but then look at the MGUKs, 4, MGUH 4. He's above the limit already, which is 3. Okay, then look at his turbochargers. There's only 3 turbochargers. He's got 4. Look at his ICEs. He's got 4. So yes, at this point in time, if we're looking at things, right, between Charles and Carlos, right, is Ferrari starting to think that maybe with only 11-point difference between their 2 drivers, that it might start looking more promising to put chips into Carlos versus Charles? Because Charles is looking at getting grid penalties depending on how shit plays out. Carlos has a little bit more room. Not a lot, but just as much as 11 points, a little bit more room. So then let's go down to Alpine. We see Alonso. Look at that. 4 ICEs, 4 turbochargers, 4 MGUH, 4 MGUKs, 3 ESs, 3 CEs, and 4 exhausts. Then we get down to AlphaTauri. We see they're not doing too bad, but 5 exhausts. It looks like Pierre Gasly's right at the limit on majority of those categories. Yuki is over the limit on several of those categories. Now we're coming down to Alfa Romeo. We'll see Bottas and Zhou pretty much kind of evened out with that situation, and I think that's due to a lot of failures. And then, you know, we got Zhou, especially with his car being repaired and fixed up on that situation. But they're on the cuffs too. They're right there at the line. Like any more than that, they're looking at grid penalties. Then we look at Haas, the white Ferrari team. They're looking at grid penalties coming up, depending on what happens with them. So right now, the team that definitely has a lot to be worried about is Ferrari with Charles. That's the team that has a lot to be worried about at this point in time. Because if that is not put or get under control, wait a minute, put some sauce in it. Let me make sure. See, that's why I got a team, they be looking out. No, Automain, they won't be able to get the new Aston Martin going without Red Bull showing them how to cheat with the planks. Yo, you getting Damn, now you getting like Mexico with these shots, like for real. And that might be true because we already know, like, listen, I don't know how somebody wants to say, are we only talking about 4 millimeters? 4 millimeters is a lot in Formula One. When you're talking about cars that run as precision as these, like that shit gives you an advantage. An advantage is an advantage. And if an advantage cross the lines of what regulations say, this shit should be illegal. You should get penalized. But what do they do instead of penalizing the team? We're going to talk about that between Q2 and Q3. We will get in that. Big certification. What do we got? Williams told Latifi in the last race, if you don't crash, we'll upgrade your car. This race, psych. God damn. Yo, y'all getting for real with these super chats. These shits are getting clever. Yo, I'm reading that shit like, oh, damn. Hey, you might be right. And then they say, psych, you got to keep this shit to France. We ain't got that much money. Latifi, you crazy? Unless you want to give us some of that payout you got for the Abu Dhabi scandal, then, hey, you don't get the upgrades. We're not going to put them on your car. You give us some of that Red Bull money. Give us some of that Red Bull money you got for that paycheck. Then we'll upgrade your shit. But, damn, that's funny as hell right there. That's funny as hell. So we getting ready to get started on Q2. There are some other things that we're going to go over to, but that's the power unit usage right now as this race sits. Several teams, and especially, I want to, listen, that is a good question to ask you all in the poll. I'm going to ask you that question. I got to know. All right. Poll in the chat. Don't dance on it. Just vote on it. I know y'all might be like, I don't know. But I want to know if you all think Ferrari is favoring Carlos at this point in time, given what we know. Carlos did not back down on the team orders. Ferrari gave the okay for both drivers to be competitive against each other, and now showing you the power unit elements as far as the limits that they are coming up on as drivers. Charles being right there and over the limit, and Carlos having just a little bit of room. Is Ferrari going to put more of their chips in Carlos for this championship bout with only 11 points between their two drivers, or are they still going to go with Charles? I want to know what you think, because I'm thinking they're going to start going towards Carlos. That's just how I feel about it. Carlos took what's his. Now, Perez, you better start taking some damn notes and start telling Red Bull to fuck off like Carlos did, because you yourself, sir, oh shit, Hamilton coming out that bag. Number 1 Hamilton, number 2 Verstappen, number 3 Russell. The Ferrari boys in 4 and 5, and everybody else after that, we don't give a shit, because right now that's what we looking. We don't care about that right now. I'm looking at top 5 right now. Top 5. Hamilton jumps up there. Politically, yes. Okay, politically, yes. Mark is looking all right. Samaj, what's up? Welcome. By the way, I believe MK and Sylvia will be the first for their badges to automatically turn by being members of the channel the longest. So be on the lookout for that for the next week. I think, Sylvia, you and MK's badges are going to turn to show your seniority in the membership program. Damn, that's a serious ass lockup. Oh my gosh, he locked that shit up to hell. Woo, shit, Lando. He landed that, didn't he? Yeah, them tires ain't damn near gonna be great. They ain't gonna be great. Let's see what Perez. This corner is fucking people up. This corner's fucking people up. They not doing so hot in that corner. It's not going good. Let's see what Albon does. Will he make? Listen, if Albon makes it into Q3 after last week, I'm going to say that the new design is coming along. They're getting a better grasp on it. If he can make it into Q3, that's saying something. I'll give him that. I would definitely give him that. Look at that. Hamilton stuck that number 1. Verstappen number 2. Russ number 3. Ferrari boys take up 4 and 5. Let's see how long they stay there. If Hamilton, we got that orange smoke flying in the background. You know they're going for their boy. You know they're going for Max. This is home track. This is the Red Bull Ring. I would love nothing more than to see Lewis Hamilton pull a podium at the Red Bull Ring. I'm just being for real. Or even Russell. Because Russell after last week, and I know there's some debate there. Russell say, hey, what's up, Racer X210 in the house? Oh, that's right. If I had to drink right now, I'm telling you, I get drunk as fuck because I have not eaten my like third meal. If I had to drink this champagne right now because it was like race Sunday, I would be towed the hell up because I have not had my French toast. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have not had my French toast with the compote, okay? You like that better now? Oh, yeah. So let me tell you what somebody told me in the chat. Right now, we still got Hamilton #1. Ain't nothing changing right now. That's looking pretty good. Now, these Haas boys, I'm trying to see if they're going to get into this Q3 action. That's what I would like to know. But listen, this is what somebody told me in the chat. And I see y'all using them new custom emojis. I'm loving them. Trust me, we got more coming. As we get more members, YouTube will unlock and enable the channel to have more emojis, and I therefore will make more and have more made for us to be able to use. But I see y'all got that Merc one. Matter of fact, as members, what other card would you like to see accessible in our custom emojis other than the Merc card? We got that one. What other card would you like to see? Okay, so 82% of y'all said no. All right. I want to know if that shit changes if Carlos lands another podium and Charles doesn't this week. I think that shit changes. I think y'all change y'all mind on that just a little bit. I think y'all do just a little bit. Hamilton's still in #1. All right, so what somebody told me in the comment section. They said that black people can be racist too. And although I've never been called an N-word because you're white, I know that, right? But I've been called a motherfucker, and that's the same thing. No, the hell it's not. No, it's not the same thing. I am so tired of people trying to justify the shit of Yuri Vips, of PK, and everybody else that has used the N-word as a racial slur. Now, I do agree. I don't use the word. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it when I hear it used, and I don't care what color you are. I don't like it. So don't lump me into a group of assumptions and stereotypes like many people have done in my comment section. They always say, well, you use it all the time with your... I don't use the word. I don't like it. I don't use it. But no, I do know you're not going to sit up here and tell me and sell me on that the N-word is equivalent to calling somebody a motherfucker. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm a motherfucker. You want to know why? Because I fucked the mom. That's why I'm a motherfucker. I'm just being honest. I fucked the mom. So if somebody calls me a motherfucker, they're not wrong. They might be actually more correct than not. I'm just saying. So no, if somebody calls me a motherfucker versus somebody calling me the N-word, you're going to get two totally different responses. I'm just telling you. You're going to get two totally different responses. You call me an N-word in face, in person, standing right in my face in a manner in which you mean to disrespect and degrade me, it's not going to be the same response if you call me a motherfucker. I'm just being real. I don't know how the hell you equate that. Don't worry, they're going to be on the donkey of the day. Mimi 5000. What's up? Hey, Wolfpack, great to be here. I am still working. That's what I'm talking about. This loyalty be for real up in here. Watching live on Sky F1 and with you on this chat. Appreciate you, Mimi. That's what I'm talking about. Like, the love be for real. I really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Mimi hit it up like, shit, I'm on the clock, but I'm with y'all on this shit. Let's rock. Right now, we still got Hamilton in first, right? We still got Hamilton on first. Unless this shit is behind in this board. No, we got Hamilton on first. This shit right. I had to check my screen. Like, is this shit right? Hamilton up first. Verstappen still second. Russell third. And Ferrari boys still holding strong 4 and 5. And the Red Bull car is going in the garage with only 5 minutes left in Q2. Ooh, now listen. We got to still chill. We know the real money's in Q3. And we do know this. Keeping this shit all the way 100. Max can come out. Max has came out in Q3 several times and laid down one of the hottest laps to not be rivaled. We have just seen this. So this is not going to be new to us if it happens again. All right. But to see Hamilton and Russell not sitting at 5 and 6, 4 and 5, 7 and 11. This is an indication that the W13 and these drivers coming along. Did y'all see how Lewis Hamilton checked that motherfucking reporter? No, you mean the fastest driver. Lewis Hamilton got his motherfucking shade tree out. He done put some some Wonder Girl in the shade tree. He done put some coconut water in the shade tree. He done put some steroids in the shade tree. When y'all say dumb shit about Lewis Hamilton, all y'all see is a cloud coming over like, oh shit, is that shade? Yeah, that's Lewis Hamilton shade. Like, shut the hell up. You mean fastest driver. I mean, keeping the shit real. Oh, you mean GOAT? Oh, matter of fact, how about you refer to me correctly and properly, Sir Lewis Hamilton? Because the man's been knighted. Anybody else, I wonder if they would give him his proper respect in his title. Sir Lewis Hamilton is his real title. I got to start getting used to that. Just say this shit. Sir Lewis, shade. It's probably like that, you know, the hyenas in Lion King, when they say Mufasa, ooh, Mufasa, ooh, Sir Lewis Hamilton, ooh. I'm just telling you. Oh my gosh. The R2 Tech, where you been? Where you been, fam? What's up, family? Ham can do this. Sorry, I've been ghost. Hit the like. Yo, man, hey, I'm telling you, when I was going through shit, I was like, man, where the R2 Tech been? That's a name I don't forget a lot of names anyway, but I was like, damn, I remember family members all day. What's up? You know your fam missed you. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to be up in here. Shit. What y'all talking about? The bull is so ugly in the stand. It's scaring away kids. That shit do look like something out of a damn Leonidas movie. Like, you just waiting for people to hop out of there and just start doing all kinds of random shit. But that bull is ugly. That looked like it probably will. Oh, that bull reminds me of the Blair Witch Project. Remember that movie? That's what that bull reminds me of, the Blair Witch Project. You know you don't want to be nowhere around that shit. Okay, Charles hops it up. Oh, we got a new member, Wendell Jenkins. Welcome to the family, Wendell. Welcome to the family. Glad to have you. Mr. T, listen, y'all need to make sure, take a peep on Twitter, on here, YouTube, and on IG. I will post the welcome out shout outs for the new members that have joined the channel. So keep an eye out for that this weekend. If I have to do more than one, I will. So big shout out to you all. By the way, you also will have the opportunity to earn your points towards your VIP boxes. And the purple collection is coming. Listen, today I had some of the product delivered for the purple collection. They fucked it up. I don't know how they got blue from purple. It even says on my damn order invoice, purple. They sent me blue product in this big box. I was pissed off. I was literally on the phone with them 3 minutes before I got on this live. So they're supposed to get a 3-day rush on that. I'm really not happy because I was supposed to award somebody their purple collection VIP on this Sunday, but I can't do it because I'm not going to do it half-assed. I'm not going to award them something and it's not all the way right because I don't want to do it half-assed. So we will postpone that, but it's possible that we will be giving out a VIP box Sunday. I got to check the points, but that is very possible. Yeah, but that shit. Ooh, I like to see y'all using these new emojis. I like to see these new emojis in the chat. I can't wait till we get these other ones uploaded. All right, so right now we got Charles. He done hopped up number 1. Hamilton pushed back to number 2. Verstappen pushed to 3. We got Sainz sitting right there. Man, that lockup is serious. Hey, you know what would be cool as shit? Is if the Papaya team, that wasn't a lockup. That was just all rocks. Damn, that's crazy. If the Papaya team got some tires that when they locked up, the shit turned orange. That would be cool. By the way, Kumo does make tires that do that. I think they have pink, blue, orange, red, and of course white. That's a typical color, right? White is all tires. But yes, Kumo makes a tire, I believe it's Kumo, that when you burn out or lock up, it will ignite a certain color smoke. That would be cool as shit to see. Like, that would just be like an aesthetic thing, like something like, wow, it's not going to do nothing functionally for the race, but it's just cool as shit. Because then you would literally know who locked up in a bunch. Like, if you saw blue smoke, you know that's Williams. Saw orange smoke, you know that's Red Bull. You know, that would be something nice to add. It ain't like it needs to happen. It's just something I'm just throwing out there. All right, we got 33 seconds. 30 seconds for Q2 to end. Hamilton is number 2, Charles number 1, Verstappen 3, Sainz 4, Russell 5. And I would like to add that Haas as a team is looking like they may make it to Q3. I'm just saying. A fist bump. Bow, bow, bow. I got you, Mimi. I got you. Appreciate that. I got you. The fist bump. Ham up in here. He up in here. Dodge man. Hey, Dodge man. AT Alien up in here. What's up, fam? What's going on? Everybody else, if you're not a member, you can't be in the live chat, but you can drop your comments in the comment section. Host there. The live event tomorrow for the sprint and for finale lap during the race will be open to everybody. So be sure to come back, drop your live chats, talk your shit. Hit the like button, fam. Queen Sylvia, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Queen Sylvia. I'm telling you, that's my El Capitan right there. Queen Sylvia, J Starship. I'm trying to tell you, Racer 210, they are fucking for real the crew. By the way, my mods, listen, I need y'all to respond to me in the IG, the fam IG post. I asked y'all a question. I asked y'all a question for a reason, so get back to me. It's more than one question. I asked you a few questions. Please answer all those questions. Jess, you already answered them, so you are good. I need Queen Sylvia. I need Racer X210. I need y'all to answer that question. Q2 is over, and as of right now, Gasly is out. Matter of fact, fuck it. The AlphaTauri team is out. Albon is out. Bottas is out. And Norris joins Daniel. The Papaya team is out. They're out. Are you telling me that Haas just outperformed McLaren, Alfa Romeo, and AlphaTauri to make it into Q3? Let me fucking find out that Haas and Ferrari are having lunch, dinner, and breakfast together, and not in that order, as well as coffee breaks together and sharing wind tunnel information to develop this damn, is it the VF22, I believe? Let me find out. Let everybody find out, because that is the concern. Is Ferrari sharing proprietary information with Haas? Now, also, Haas has members that moved over to the Ferrari headquarters, and they received members from Ferrari due to the cap. If that ain't some intermingling shit, I don't know what is. That's some intermingling shit. I'm just keeping it all the way real, but it looks like it's paying off. But hopefully it doesn't pay off and then come to find out they have been sharing shit that they're not supposed to be sharing, because then that would be crazy. I am tremendously disappointed in McLaren. I just am. Like, I thought McLaren was going to do so much better this season. I thought Aston Martin was going to do so much better this season, and they haven't. They just haven't. All right, so let's go over some other things. Let's go over some upgrades. How about that? How about we go over some upgrades? No. Yeah, how about we go over some upgrades? Now, I'm going to play a little slideshow. It is not the upgrades that are being made right now, but I figure it'd be better to look at some visuals than not. So this is a slideshow of upgrades that we talked about before. But as of this week for the Australian Grand Prix, we have Williams with one upgrade so far on the document for front suspension, the cladding surface, and they're trying to reduce the local flow of separation. For Red Bull, we have a few upgrades or updates. We have the Coke engine cover, cooling exit option added. So they're adding an option for the central cooling. Floor fence, the revision floor fence leading edge. They changed the geometry, of course, for flow stability. The front corner, brake disc heat shield, enlarged disc clearance, and improving cooling, okay? Next, we have McLaren. McLaren did something for the rear corner, modification of rear brake duct scoop, and of course, that's going to be for improving airflow and probably cooling as well. They did something to the rear wing, trimmed the ring and wing plate, end plate, and what they're doing there is aiming to increase clearance to components in close proximity. And then BWT Alpine rear wing, revised outboard tap rear wing, and added with a bigger end plate notch. Gives a drag reduction and more downforce for bigger end plate notch. All right, so that's what we have as far as upgrades is concerned. Those teams making those upgrades are adding those upgrades for the Australian Grand Prix. Now let's go into this. I want to know how you all feel about this shit. How do you feel about the fact that they have come out with this technical directive that was supposed to be in play going into France? Now I don't know if people think that they just grab 6 millimeters out of the air to say, yo, some teams are running as much as 6 millimeters of flexion, which is above the limit at 2 millimeters. We've went through this. It's above the limit. So that means that teams have broken the regulations. Now they've given teams beyond France to get this shit right. So I ask you, people, is this for France giving teams the opportunity to get shit right. Now they're talking about going as far as the Belgian Grand Prix, which is damn near an entire month away, because we have the break coming up next week, and then we have like a 2 or 3 week break before the Belgian Grand Prix. So is this more about giving Ferrari and Red Bull the opportunity to clean up their bullshit, or giving teams ample opportunity for all the teams to get their porpoising correct? Because as of we know right now, that does not come out unless you know, very firmly speculate, or have found out. But even then, if it's a speculation, how do you grab 6 millimeters of a measurement out of speculation? No, fuck that. Somebody knows that somebody's been fucking up. Somebody knows this. Like, let's just cut the bullshit. Like, they've increased this time, I believe, to give Ferrari and Red Bull time to get their shit together. And in a way, I think that is unfair to the rest of the 18 teams that exist, the 18 drivers and the rest of the 8 teams that are out there, because they've been working to get a car together within the confines of the regulations. Meanwhile, other teams have been working a little less because they've been escaping the confines of the regulations to gain an advantage throughout the season thus far. So now you're going to give those teams more time not only to fix properly the shit that they didn't break, but they just been cheating? No, I don't like that. I'm not digging that. I'm not digging that at all. I think that's some bullshit. And also, Christian Horner, since he's sitting up here on the TV, did Christian get his way with the cap? Are they not pushing up the cap, I think, for 2023, right? I think that's something that they're talking about doing. While everybody's talking about Merc got the FIA in their pocket, I don't know. It seemed like Red Bull got the FIA in their pocket. They fucked Lewis Hamilton over last season. That was FIA and Red Bull, because Wheatley and Horner was all on the damn phone in the background trying to get shit done, and they got it done. Now we find out that there is speculation that Ferrari and Red Bull have been running unregulated floors with the plank system being mounted, which that's some bullshit too. And we looked at this, and this is what we looked at, Article 3.15.8, and I keep saying that, 3.15.8. And it says right here, bodywork within the RV plank, and I went over this in the video. RV stands for reference volume, may deflect no more than 2 millimeters. That's it. No more. At the 2 holes in the plank at XF. Okay, now I said XR in the video I made. That was my mistake. I was talking about another reference and it just kept sticking, or I could be blind as shit and need glasses. But it's XF, and XF would be on the X-axis at the front of the vehicle equals 1080. Now notice there's a measurement for those 2 locations in the plank. But when you come back, it says, and no more than 2 millimeters at the rearest most holes. Okay, so the other holes, there's not a measurement for that. But what there is there is a flexion regulation. You can't flex more than 2 millimeters. So I don't give a fuck where you put those rear 2 most holes. There cannot be more than 2 millimeters of deflection at that location. And they said that there have been teams to have as much as 6. That means you've broken the rules by over 4 millimeters. Now, what teams would that be? Well, it could be speculated that the 2 teams that have been doing the best underneath this new era, which is Ferrari and Red Bull, would be those 2 teams. Now, this is what I'm going to say. This is what, oh, wait a minute. Dodge, man. Oh, I got some super chats in here. Samaj says, we know the agenda. You damn right. We know the agenda. Nall says, of course they are sharing stuff. It's Ferrari. You are talking. You right about that. They shared all kinds of shit. I want to know what kind of coffee they drinking while they sharing that shit, though. Got to be some good ass coffee over there. And then Dodge Man says, passing the plate. That's what I'm talking about. Mimi says, hey, Wolfpack, can't send my messages. I am locked out. Oh, damn. This bullshit. How Mimi get locked out? How'd she get locked out? That's crazy. All right, Mimi, we're going to find out what's up with that. Yeah, we got to find out. We'll find out what's up with that. I need to see what's up. If she's talking about she can't send her messages, is that through the live chat, or are you talking about on Twitter? But let me know, because if so, I need to look into that, because you should not be locked out. I don't believe you should be locked out, because I believe is Mimi a member? She should. Is she a member? Maybe. Oh, Mimi. Now I gotta check because I think Mimi's a member, so she should be in there. But if you're not a member, that might be why you're not. Your messages don't show up in the live chat. But if you are a member, then I need to look at that. But it could be because if you're not a member of the channel, because the live chat is only open to members of the channel today, but for the sprint and for the race, it will be open to everybody. That might be why. But get with me, and I definitely will do my due diligence to find out, because Mimi definitely is fam here on the channel. But there is a different level of membership families that you can see with the icon badges. Nall says Merck should flex and I agree. Merck should flex the floor like Red Bull and Ferrari until that means get these 2 races in the bag. Get these 2 races in the bag and then just get the shit right, because evidently it's okay, right, Nall? Evidently, it's not a problem if you cheat. And somebody said in the comment section, it's like, they said if it's something, if Mercedes does it, it's like doing development. If somebody else does it, it's cheating. No, that's bullshit, because the word cheating has been used against Mercedes several times when it came to their active suspension, when it came to the DOS, when it came to the car dumping, when it came to what they thought was a flexing wing, although Red Bull had one that flexed by far outside of parameters, I believe, and Verstappen was under Parc Fermé rules and was all grabbing and manipulating and fondling Lewis Hamilton's wing. By the way, I found it very oddly funny that after that, the inspection showed that Lewis Hamilton's wing was out of spec in some spaces, but not in others, after Max had fondled it. But I know they said like they didn't believe Max fondled it that much, but the fact is he touched the wing, and now you're finding this out of spec. Now it would be different if you had spec'd the wing before Max touched it and it was out, and then you spec'd it after and it was out, or you spec'd it before and it was in, and then Max touched it and you spec'd it before and it was out. Then I'm gonna say that then you could say that he did something. But I still don't believe, if you don't have that information either way, you can't clearly say that Max touching Lewis Hamilton's wing under Parc Fermé rules didn't change his measurements. So I think they should have not gave Hamilton a penalty for that, because the example or the sample was tainted. You had Max clearly touching Lewis Hamilton's wing, and then you find it out of spec in some places but not others. I think that's enough to say like, hey, given the circumstances, even if it was Max and Lewis touching his wing, which they was ready to find Lewis Hamilton touching Max's wing. You know, they had that picture. Hamilton didn't touch it. He was like, nah, I ain't touching it. I ain't touching it. I'm telling you, it'd be some bullshit, but I try to be fair either way. So right now we got Charles up top. We got the Ferrari boys 1 and 2. We got Russell done popped his head up to 3. Ocon done said, I'm in this party 2 at 4. And Verstappen, there he go. There he go, y'all. I told you. There he go. There he go. I'm trying to tell you, I thought about adding a Ferrari emoji, but we already got a red race car emoji in the regular YouTube emojis. So y'all think of another car emoji y'all would like me to simulate to put in our custom membership emojis, and I'll get that. I will go ahead and make that happen. All right, so right now we got Verstappen out front, Charles and the Ferrari boys in 2 and 3, Perez 4. Hamilton has fallen to 8, shit, which is how many championships he should have probably. Some would debate 9. Yeah, I mean, think about that. That would be fucking crazy. That would be crazy if that man had got those 2. That would be crazy stupid. I don't even know. Listen, I don't even know how people don't just say it is what it is now. Besides for the hate. They just hate the man's great. I want to see how much hate Max Verstappen gets if he ever reaches those levels. The hate better be so crazy enormously the same, or else I'm calling bullshit on everybody, which I could call it right now and still be right, but I like to give people an opportunity. I'm just saying. It's me, or did Verstappen just go over the line? What line? Because I think Verstappen can even come out of pit lane, be on and over the line, and it still be okay. And I don't think lines exist when it comes to Max Verstappen. You know, pushing people out doesn't exist. Being over the line doesn't exist. But I do very firmly remember them saying during practice that they were going to firmly enforce track limits. That's what I remember them saying. So we're going to see what happens. Man, Lewis, he driving crazy. Oh, my gosh. And the yellow flag comes out. I'm glad it came. Oh, my fucking goodness. Oh, my gosh. Damn, and Russell was on a lap. What? Oh, shit. Lewis. Oh, my gosh. Lewis is off track, and Lewis brings out the red flag shit. Oh, Russell was on a hot lap, and Hamilton out. Oh, that car is fucked. That car is fucked. Mimi ain't lying. Hey, everybody. But this is a good opportunity for them to fix that floor. They need to fix that floor. You know what I'm saying? My left eye. Mercedes, get the floor right. The car's wrecked. You got to do a lot of fixing. You need to make sure you fix that floor right. You get what I'm saying? You do it right, you'll be okay. Look at this shit here. Hey, this is fucked up. You responded to the same as me. Well, hey, for real, Blue Diva. For real. Like, get that floor fixed. You know what I'm saying? This the right time to do it. Get it right. He was on a flyer, too. Hey, but you want to know something? Even though he wrecked, and that's not good. Like, we do not want to see that with any driver. It only really is helping. I'm hoping they get this cleared up before Q3 is over, because as it sits right now, Verstappen will go into the sprint number 1, Ferrari boys 2 and 3, and then Perez 4. So the front row, and not much is going to change in the sprint too much, I don't think. Well, at least more here than maybe other tracks. Russell's 5, but Hamilton's sitting 8. That's not a good thing. It's not a great thing. But what you can take some comfort in, right? Wait a minute. We got some super chats. Blue Diva, yeah. Big Hurt, he was on a flyer too. Okay, I didn't miss nobody. But what we can't take, let's check this out. It's not positive, but it is something that you could take from this, right? That Lewis Hamilton felt comfortable enough to let it fly. That speaks to the car is getting more within the confines and comfortable to the drivers. Now, let's see what happens on this replay. Oh, yeah. That back came around, and he was flying to come through that grass like that, and excuse me. Oh, yeah. Oof. He was on a flyer. Yo, you was not lying, Big Hurt. He was on a flyer. He was coming around that corner. When he coming around the corner, he was coming. Damn. Hey, I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad at him. Lewis was going for the fences and literally went to the fence. But I'm liking what I'm seeing about Russell and Hamilton in these cars feeling a bit more comfortable. I got to say I'm liking that. I'm not liking the wreck. I'm not liking smashing the car, but he disappointed too. He knows it. But I'm going to say like this. All is not lost. If this was a typical qualifying, this is the type of situation where maybe, and that's if they get the car fixed in time, if they get it fixed in time enough for the sprint, that he comes out in the sprint and he can make up those spots in the sprint and collect more points. Other than that, I don't care for the sprint. We got them tomorrow. Samaj, I feel you. Definitely. What Nall talking about? Because they coming over some funny shit. What Nall talking about? Damn it. I know. Hey, Mr. T, crash out Sir Lewis Hamilton. I know. They ain't feeling it. But it happens. It does happen. Gutted. Sylvia say she gutted. Racer X210, he crying with the no, Monica. The Ja Rule face. It's bad. It's bad. Car totally out. Not bad as no. Nowhere near Wendell. Nowhere near as bad as Joe. We not gonna even make light of Joe's situation. That shit that happened to Joe. Even Max Verstappen's Silverstone crash wasn't even on the level of Joe. That shit that happened with Joe is like in my top 4 with Alonso, I think at the Belgian, Grosjean. I'm gonna say also Weber and him. Those are like the top 4 incidents to me within the last, the last video I made. Now, how's that? Lewis Hamilton got to get picked up in the Aston Martin. Damn. Get picked up in that green. They ain't doing so great. So underneath this red flag, let's take a look at some things. Cause I had some shit up here. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, so of course, we are familiar with this one, right? We're familiar with this one. You know, we got Max don't know how to respect the fact the shit's up there. He hits the sausage corner. Boom. Another indication that really saved the halo. Because if we see this from a different angle, we know that the tire and car of Max lands on the top of Lewis Hamilton's head just enough to compress him a bit where his neck was sore. Imagine if there was no halo. That would have been horrible, right? So then let's go to Grosjean. We seen this in Bahrain. Horrible incident. Horrible as shit. Through the gate, car separates, car's in flames. He's caught in the car, finally gets out. That was a bad situation. That was indeed a bad situation. So then we got Alonso in Australia. This one was bad. Yeah, it was Australia. This one was bad too. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. But he walks away a lot sooner than Zhou did from his, all right? So then let's look at Webber. Now, Webber is looking at the fucking sky. Look at this Mercedes. Damn, that shit toe up. Damn. I mean, it's very rare we see a Lewis Hamilton car like this, right? It's very rare, but it happens. When you race and you drive long enough, it's going to happen. And Lewis and them are driving a car where they're just really getting accustomed to be able to try to let it fly. And they're going to find the car's limits within the car's limits. But, you know, hopefully we see them come out, sprint the race, and they get his shit straight and he come back out. So then let's look at Webber. Look at this. He's looking at the sky, y'all. Look at this accident. That shit's bad. That shit's bad. Now, that shit's bad right there. You're not going to tell me that's not a bad one, too. All right, we got Gutierrez. We'll take a look at him. It could have been bad if the roll hoop had given like the roll hoop gave on Zhou. That would have been bad for Zhou then and Webber if the halo wasn't in place. But since the halo wasn't in place then and the roll hoop actually stood up, that helped Gutierrez out, all right, and Webber. So then let's go to Alonso right here. Bam, over the top of Leclerc. The halo helping Leclerc out. And Alonso coming over the top of him. And then we got Schumacher in Abu Dhabi. Right here, the halo not being in place. This could have been really bad for Schumacher had the car landed more in the cockpit and forced him against the car. That could have been a real bad situation. That lid is tight as fuck. I think that's Schumacher. That's a tight lid. That was a tight lid he had. And then we got Grosjean again in Spa. And there it is. Boom. That's a clusterfuck over the top of several cars. That right there was a lot of cars and a lot of money and damage right there. And then we have Max at Silverstone. Look at this situation. Max did not listen. Max turned down into that. He didn't have to do that.
Look how the wheel has come.
He hits the wall. Nowhere near like Zhou. Very glad Max walked away from that. A lot of impact, a lot of G's, but definitely out of the accidents we've seen so far, it was like that's more textbook. Hits the gravel, slows down, hits the barrier, absorb, boom. The Webber one was far worse. Zhou's, which we're gonna look at next, was definitely far worse. We got 2 minutes remaining for the restart of Q3. We'll go back there. Now let's look at Zhou's, and we recently seen this. Now it is bad. Now you can see right there the roll hoop is gone. Now I'm going to go back to that and show you because somebody was saying that the roll hoop, they commented and literally said the roll hoop is what saved Zhou. No, the halo saved Zhou. There was no more roll hoop, and we can go and look at this. All right, let's go and look at this. Look, the roll hoop is crushed. It's gone. There is no more roll hoop. The car is skidding on the halo, which can hold the weight of a double-decker bus. That is what saves Zhou from further damage or death. And then if we keep going, my man is off in the air and into the fence. Now, one thing I would like to see them address is 2 things. Address the roll hoop for certain. That needs to be looked at. The second thing is that fence area where there's that space between the fence and the barriers. I think there should be a structure that kind of slants up. So if the car hits that, it can slide down if it's corrected and give the driver an opportunity to get out. Zhou was stuck in a manner which he could not escape the car if it caught on fire. And that's not what you want. That's not a situation you want. That could have been very bad for him. It was already bad enough, but it could have been worse in that situation, all right? So I'm just saying, and then let's look at this. Since ESPN decided to post that the champs were here, and I posted it as well, it's crazy to just look at and see that it would take all three of these drivers with their championships and with an asterisk championship, with a chip, to tally up to Lewis Hamilton. That's crazy when you think about it. And when you think about it, you have to know now why they hate Lewis Hamilton, why some people hate him. Because if you hate something, it's really because you love or like and you don't have it. That's why people that can't get over themselves hate Lewis Hamilton. He's been so accomplished. He's been so decorated. He's a decorated driver. And by far, look at that. It takes 3 drivers to equal up to what Lewis Hamilton has himself. I'm just saying, give a man his credit, give him his props, because in the event that Max could do the same thing, because Alonso is not going to do it, that Max could do the same thing, Max should get his props if it's not an asterisk championship. Now, I'm going to go on record and say this. I'm going to say this, and this ain't no hate. Just keeping shit real. Even if Max gets a chip this season underneath this floor shit, especially if they find out it's for real accurate, that's going to be another asterisk. Like, really, you've been running an illegal floor for almost a good portion of half of the season. That's not going to go over too well. So now it says, hey, fam, you know what that means? He's back. Oh, shit. Nicholson style. Yeah. Yo, we going to see this. We going to see this. It's going to happen. R2 Tech says he had a fast first sector, no access to chat. Got you. Okay, the R2 Tech, I want to say this, I'm going to check. But the chat is only open for channel members. So if you go to the link, it should be in the description. If not, I'll put it in there. But if you go to the main page of the channel and hit join, you join as a member, it gives you access to the chats that are members only. So tomorrow for the sprint and finale lap, it's open to everybody. But today's the quality kickbacks are only open to members only. Blue Diva says can't join via iPad, missing you all in the chat. Damn, is it the iPad screwing you? Damn it. All right, so we back on Q3. This is where the money is. Now, Russell, this is where we need to see you come up, my boy. This is where we need to see you come up, my rook, in Mercedes. He's not a rookie in Formula One, but in Mercedes. Nall says, hey, fam, you know what it means? Yes, he's back. I read that twice, but you deserve it, Nall. You deserve for me to read your shit twice. I read it twice. All right, let's see what's going on. Jay Starship says, what if, not saying Hamilton agreed to it, but what if Hamilton crashed to spice up? Damn, that would be crazy. That would be some above Hamilton shade if he did that. I don't think he would, but if he did that, that would be way out of his character. Sylvie says, I hope this brings Hammer time. I hope so too, Sylvia. Duchess, Ham will be a Brazil 2021 sprint race. No worries, fam. I'm going to love to see that shit. By the way, hint, hint, Brazil has something to do with the purple collection. Something that's in the purple collection that has something to do with Brazil. Just hint, hint. Brazil was epic. Facts. Hammer time, Russell out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what Russell does. Right now, we still got Verstappen 1, Ferrari boys 2 and 3, Perez 4. Russell, damn! No! What the fuck is going on? Shit! What the fuck? Oh my gosh. I need to pop this shit right now and get drunk. What the fuck? What'd I just say? Look at his face. He's like, God damn it. They pushing these cars. They pushing them. They are trying to find the limits of this W13 that they newly got dialing in. But that is an indication that they getting used to it. But damn, this shit sucks. 2 cars. Fuck. It happens. I know, George. What the fuck? Damn. He was on one too. Russ was on one. And not like no play Russ. Not like, you know. Damn. Here we go. Another red flag. Shit. Mercedes credits them to the red flags. This damn shit. All right, question in the chat. Don't dance on it, just vote on it. But damn, both Mercedes are out of there. That's free game. Y'all might as well wrap it up. It's going to be Red Bull and Ferrari front four for the sprint. And that's likely to not change much unless an incident happened going into the race. Look at Toto face. He already like. Toto got that straight steel face. I can't even make that face. Toto got a face of steel. Oh, shit. I know. What the hell? Spun out. What a shit day. Quali over. I know. Mr. D's talking about quali over. J Star shit talking about what a shit day. Racer 210 crying. They're like, no. Look, they gonna put the car, they gonna be like, fuck it, we don't even need to come out. Like literally right now, do you think, I'm gonna ask you this in the chat too. I'm gonna ask you this. I wanna know that, look, my man got his hands on his head like, fuck. I'm gonna ask you this. Here we go. Chat poll in the chat. Don't dance on it. Just vote on it. Yes, Sylvia, he's pumped. Right, Jay? I'm telling you. That shit pissed me off. Not like that. Damn. Magnussen and them Haas boys made it to Q3. Hey, where Massacre at? Massacre. Them Haas boys coming up, Massacre. Them Haas boys coming up. Shit. We got Mick and Kevin up there. Oh my gosh. In Q3, they doing their thing over there at Haas. They has to do better, and they have done better. Damn, Russell out of there. Ham out of there. Listen, I think they're going to hang it up. I'm telling you, I wonder if Red Bull and Ferrari hang it up. I wonder if they say, you know what? We done for the day. We don't need to do nothing else. This is why F1 and racing in general is one of the most elite sports in the world. Wendell is right. What the fuck Samaj says. FRS Starship. Let's see. This is wild. Guys, my theory is becoming more and more real. Laugh out loud. George. George. Hey, y'all see that? Hey, did y'all see that purple collection hat? That shit looking spicy. The shirt should be in this weekend too. The new purple collection shirt should be in and finalized this weekend too. So I'll be looking to bring that whole package out and show y'all what the purple collection is working with. Now, it will be a limited collection. It's going to be a limit of 5. And after 5 are gone, another 5 will come in and the whole entire package will change. All right. So it might go to the blue collection, the red collection, yellow collection. We'll see about that. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to change. Look at Russell looking at the car like he going to fix it. Get your ass back to the pit. That shit over. You couldn't even start the car last week. It's a wrap, Russell. Just go back to the pit. Russell tall. Ocon tall too. Now, at this point with Kevin and Mick doing as good as they doing, I can't even campaign anymore to be a Haas driver. Like, they really doing good. They doing decent now. They doing somewhat what resembles decent. And at first, they were just sucking ass. And so I was saying, like, yo, pick your boy up. And, Buck Dollars was going to be my manager. But now that they doing somewhat what resembles a decent team, I can't campaign for that anymore. So, like, they kind of put me out of a potential job, but it is a good thing. Growth is good. But I'm definitely out of there. Alpine definitely going. Alpine, Ocon, he might come out, but he might come out and try to beat that Russell and get that 5th spot. But I mean, at this point in time, that's the only 2 teams that really kind of got something to fight for. I don't think anybody gonna touch the time of Red Bull and Ferrari. So I'm gonna see if they even bring their cars out for these last 4 minutes, because this session might not. We'll see what happens. I don't think they bring them back out, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I got a question for y'all. Oh, hold on, let me see. So 60% of y'all said they chill. Y'all said they don't chill. Y'all say they come back out. I'm about to ask y'all a question. We about to have some fun in this chat. We about to see who gonna be honest too. I'm about to ask y'all, watch. It's about to be a storm of brewing. Let's see what some people say. I think I'm gonna get me some chicken nuggets and some seasoned curly fries for lunch after I get off here. I think that's what I'm gonna get. I don't know what y'all are gonna get. We on the red flag. Matter of fact, let's check this out. Cause we went over that news. Let's check this out as well. Yeah, how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that Yuri Vips situation? How y'all feel about Yuri Vips? The fact that Red Bull kind of swindled or deceived about their intentions to really penalize Yuri Vips for what he did. But I will say, watching the video several times, he didn't use it in a way that would have came off as most racist people use it. Seemed like more of a way as somebody's made it acceptable and he thinks it's okay to use, and it's not, because it's not okay. But this also does speak that maybe Red Bull's zero tolerance is not zero tolerance. But I am indeed in vote for him to have a second chance, so long as his character and his personality proves that he understands that using that word is unacceptable in any context, and that to carry his life on and grow from that. So what do y'all think about that? How did y'all feel about that situation? That stuff is gross. I feel you. Heart attack waiting to happen. Oh, them chicken, what did they say, them curly fries? Curly fries are good. Let me see what it said. That drink, yeah, the Red Bull. I don't drink that shit either. My feed drop, both getting new cars. I see that fight coming. I'm telling you. Hey, somebody might have been right. Merc might have said, yo, rate the car. We're going to get the new floors installed. We got the France and the Belgian Grand Prix. We're going to get those new floors right. Don't worry. We got until after the summer break to make sure that we are within regulation. But until then, let's make sure we put the proper floor on these Mercedes cars. Russell, wreck that shit. I don't know if that really happened, but that would be funny if it did. We'll see. Let's see. I'd rather, oh shit. Sylvia said, I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than drink that crap. Oh my God. That is epic. That is an epic one. I need Charles to get pole, please. Hey, he might be working for it, but you might have to look at Carlos. Carlos might be coming along. Dodge Man, never, Mr. T, never drink Red Bull. Dodge Man, I can show you a spot in my shop floor where a guy spilled a Monster and it ate into the concrete. For real? Stop fucking with me. Oh my gosh, send me a picture of that on social media, because I know you linked with me on social media. Send me a picture of that shit. Mr. T, it's not good for you. Facts. Big Hurt, you need some chill cheese pastrami. Woo, Big Hurt. Where you getting that shit from? Some chili cheese pastrami fries? Ooh, that sound like a toilet break waiting to happen. You better shit and flush drinking some shit, like eating some shit like that, but it do sound tasty. It does sound tasty. Oh my God, really? I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. That sound like, pastrami cheese chili fries. That sound crazy good. I ain't gonna lie, it sound crazy good. It do sound like a bathroom break waiting to happen too, though. It sound kind of, but it sound good going down. Why is Russell being investigated? Because he's Mercedes, and they probably watched our chat and said, yo, they might be wrecking the cars to get these new floors. We need to check this shit out. But then again, he could be investigated for exceeding track limits, and we'll see what that is for coming up soon. All right. Let's see what Haas can do to mix this up. Let's see what Alpine can do to mix this up. That's really what we're looking for. We're really looking for Haas and Alpine to mix this up and see if they're going to break into the top four. That's what we're really looking for. Jay Starship said it. Nah, entering the track when he wasn't supposed to. So evidently, leaving the accident, walking across the track is probably what he's being investigated for. Good job, Jay Starship. Appreciate that. That's a safety matter, which we've seen something similar to that before. I think with Vettel, right? Vettel driving a Spezda on track when he wasn't supposed to, type shit. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, I mean, safety is safety, so we're not gonna play with that. This network is dropping. I don't know what the hell they doing with this Formula One TV app shit. But Sergio can drive off the track. Ooh. But I think if Jay Starship is right, it's for him walking across the track and not exceeding track limits. So we'll see what's up with that Dodge, man. We'll see what happens with that. So I don't know if it's leaving the track, exceeding track limits, or it's because he walked across the track after leaving the incident. All right, so right now Verstappen's out on his lap, so they did not chill. 81% of y'all said no, they don't drink Red Bull. Who said yes? Don't be fearful. Who said they drink Red Bull? Put it in the chat right now. Whoever said they drink Red Bull. If you are a member, we'll see it. I want to know who in the live chat said they drink Red Bull. All right, Verstappen's number 1. Ferrari boys 2 and 3. Perez 4. Perez better get some Carlos type mentality if he want to seize the moment. He's like 30-something points off from Verstappen as far as championship fight. Let's see what happens. Charles, who is this? Charles? I didn't see the number. Oh, he hooked that. He hooked that. And boo! Charles, there you go, Jay Starship. There you go, Jay Starship. Charles said, watch me pop my collar on this shit. Here comes Sainz. Boo! The Ferrari boys pulling up. Ferrari boys pulling up. Like, who wants some of this? Oh, well, there goes Max doing what he does. Max like, yeah, I got some too. I got some hot juice too. I'm going to get me an orange shirt made. I'm going to get me an orange shirt made, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to get me an orange shirt made, see what happens then. People going to be mad. You know how I do. I do some petty shit. We going to see what happens. I know, Max pulled it back. He pulled it back. This is what we got for the sprint. And he gets an addition, and he get an opportunity to get an additional, 8 points if he gets first at the sprint. Oh, hey, this is what I'm going to say what I think on another video. I'm going to tell you what I think on another video and see if y'all agree with it. I dig it too, but feel like the rules were super tight about the track limit. I think, yeah, I do. I think they are being a bit close on those, and I wonder if, this is Red Bull's home track, right? So if anybody should be really familiar with the track and how to be as aggressive as you can, but without going so far out of track limits, it should be them. So I don't know why all of a sudden they decided like, yeah, we're going to put in these extensive track limits and shit. I don't know what happened with that. Know why they did it, but they did. And this is our lineup for the sprint race tomorrow. We're going to be live post-sprint, not during the sprint. We'll be live post the sprint and talk about what we thought about the sprint. And, of course, we're going to be live Sunday for Finale Lab. We're doing that all day, week long. Horner looks worried. He did have that worried look on his face. He did. Ferrari about to be fighting. They about to be scrapping. It's about to be like a big brother, little brother situation in the Ferrari garage. About to see what happens like with that. But this is what we got. This is it. The sprint is coming, and this is our lineup. Max Verstappen, Charles, Sainz, Perez, Russell. Russell didn't lose much. Ocon couldn't do much. Kevin, and it's very interesting. I'm actually glad to see Haas make it to Q3 in the positions they made it in. It really shows some improvement. So we'll see what kind of upgrades Haas comes up with after the summer break, because I think that's when they're going to ignite the majority of their updates and upgrades. Like, we'll see something along the lines of maybe even Williams. Williams has done most by far, but we'll see what Haas does. A lot of other teams, I'm sure, will come out with some different floor updates after the summer break, and we'll see how that turns out. I look for Mercedes to be a lot stronger coming out of the summer break. I'm looking, honestly, I tell you what, since they don't have to change shit to after the summer break, and I said if we see in France cars that we haven't seen porpoising more than what we've been used to, that'll tell us which teams have been doing the fuckery. But now, since they've extended it beyond like fucking a month pretty much, I don't know if we see that. Like, you're gonna give these teams a lot more time to like hide the shenanigans. But Mercedes, you got 2 red cars. Put the right floors on there. That's all I'm saying. Put the right floors on there. All right, do that. Well, this is what it is. We did not expect this, but this is what makes Formula One great, right? to be able to watch a Formula One qualifying event and see two drivers, two cars that we do not expect to wreck. Nobody's impervious from wrecking a car. And I would like to put out there that you have two drivers that have not had cars that they're comfortable in pushing to the limit, now showing you that they feel a little bit more comfortable strutting their shit, and they wrecked them. Okay, it happens. But now they know how far we can push it. And we'll look to see what happens. Red Bull's been strong thus far. And it's funny. The two teams that are maybe having bullshit floors, fake, false, illegal floors are where they are. Just saying. Just something to take note to. Just something I'm recognizing. But hey, I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Big shout out to my members. Big shout out to all the members that just joined today. Look out for the member shout out. People, I'm saying somebody might be getting awarded their VIP box Sunday. So be around to congratulate them. I have to check the points, but it may be. If not, then it won't happen. But definitely somebody was supposed to get awarded their purple collection, which is the tier 2 of the VIP program. But somebody fucked up some of the product, and I have to go up there and deal with that right now. I have to go deal with the fact that somebody sent an ass ton of product that is not right, and I don't want to bring it out like that. And I'm going to see if I can get them to expedite some shit. But since this was custom made, I highly doubt they can get it overnighted. So it might be something that's going to have to be 3-dayed, and then we have to do it after this next break. But either way, it's going to happen. It happened. But what I will do is when I do get it, even if it is during the break, because they said at latest they'd have to 3-day rush it, and that would be next Wednesday, I still will post an image of what the purple collection involves, okay? And also, by the way, I have new gold coins being made because we're running out. So I'm supposed to pick those up today too. So the new I have a batch of gold Wolfpack coins coming for the VIP boxes and the tier 2 collection. So I'm steadily working on things, and hopefully, although the quality didn't go right, sprint might not go right, hopefully we get to pop this bottle. Hopefully we get to pop this bottle this weekend before the break. I don't want to have this sit for 2 weeks before we get a chance to pop it. But if so, it is what it is. And of course, if I pop this bottle Sunday, members will be able to vote on the next bottle. So I'll put a selection in. It won't include the same bottle. It will be 3 bottles that we have not chosen, and you will be able to select those bottles. But members, please remember, get on that, because the sooner you vote on that where it's at least a majority, I can order it, because I'm not ordering these bottles from like down the street. So get on that so we can get the bottles in and they can be here on time. All right, I appreciate everybody being here. Love y'all, appreciate it. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow post sprint and Sunday. We're going live 3 times this race weekend, bringing it to y'all. All right, peace.